I'm here. I'm just trying to open up the freaking box. They put like a sticker. Obviously, I cannot show the sticker because it's going to show my home address and everything, but they put the sticker for the shipping. This is not SakuraCo. This is definitely like the post office. Like, whoever did that needs to be fired. What the heck? Even. Okay, wait. I need to almost like rip it off, which kind of like irritates me because that's not what I want you to. Please. Oh my god. Who put the sticker like that? What kind of idiot did that? Oh my goodness. Okay, there you go. Jesus. At the office, but lurky turkey. I love this. There's going to be like a little bit of something because obviously I have. It's been a long time, friends. I was always like quite busy with work, and I mean, like everyone is. But I managed to free myself a little bit. So hold on. Let me actually like switch. I think it's going to be. Ooh. Hello. Rest of my coffee that I haven't finished since this morning. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness, my desk is a mess. It is. Yeah, no. It's kind of I tried really hard to find time to stream. Obviously life decided that it was going to be something else. And so I got extremely busy over the past few weeks for various reasons. So could be work, could be something else. So I had this SakuraCo box for a while now because it tends to be like pretty on time when it comes to like, you know, arriving sharp at the beginning of the month. But it's just like I didn't get the chance to open it. So here we are. Let me open it. Yay! It's kind of crazy. This is the end of July, and I'm going to get the box for next month. And flavors of Okinawa. Okinawa is south of Japan. I am going to get there eventually in October if everything goes well. Here's a card. Dear SakuraCo family, whenever I visit Okinawa, I'm reminded of how naturally life flows alongside the sea. From its coastline to its forests and mountainsides, the islands carry a warmth and peaceful rhythm unlike anywhere else in Japan. What stays with me most is how deeply tradition is woven into everyday life, from treasured folk crafts to flavors shaped by generations of local culture. Each experience feels thoughtful, vibrant. Feels thoughtful, vibrant, and connected to the land. This month's selection was inspired by those moments. I hope these specialties bring a small taste of Okinawa's spirit into your home. So, flavors of Okinawa. So yeah, small island in the southern part. Yeah, I would love to see. Listen, I am going to do like last time, you know, take plenty of pictures and then kind of like show it to everyone whenever I come back. So let me open this up. Ooh, lemon hojicha. Hojicha is like a big thing right now. I feel like in North America. It's like brand new. Okay, ooh, let me see. I can't wait. Yeah, October is going to happen. Okay, cool. Like I said, lots of stuff that I'm going to see. And I'm going to also like ramble. It's not really rant. It is a rant. I think it's going to be a little rant. And you guys are going to understand. I feel like a while back I mentioned mochi, grape and lemon. Let's go. Some snacks. I don't know what this is, but I'll see. I feel like I rambled like a few months ago about like a patient of mine, an Asian lady that I had that was brand new patient that came in, and the first thing that she criticized within 5 minutes was how my place looked old and how my skin color, obviously this is with the natural light you guys can't really see, but that my skin color was dark. within 5 minutes. So you already know that I'm not going to be too happy about that patient. And then eventually she kind of like disappeared. Ooh, oh, is that jelly? Oh yeah, the fruit jelly, the jelly cups. This is, I'm going to chug this. This is so good. Obviously, like I said, she kind of like disappeared after a while, and I was like, okay, this is fine. Let me, why is there, okay, well, she kind of disappeared for a while because of her insurance and whatever, and she kind of like forgot about me. Ooh, this is cute. A small plate. I like the, it has like almost like a glaze thingy. So this is quite shiny. Bloom. I have no clue what this company is, but really cool. But yeah, and so let me just, as I'm actually looking forward to this one because this box looks actually delicious. And so she was kind of like making comments like that, and she kind of disappeared, you know, over the next, I guess, year. And well, not year, months, because obviously winter time was coming, and she was like, oh, you know, it's winter, I might not see you too often. Inside my head, I was like, yes, let's go. But obviously, keep your decorum. You don't want to, you know, you don't want to say too much. And then eventually, you know, I kind of forgot about her until she started writing me back again. And she wanted to have an appointment with me, like actually today, this morning. And I didn't answer her. I didn't want to. I didn't want to answer her. Oh, emo. Japanese sweet potato is super duper popular, but it is expensive. It is very expensive. So whenever I went to Japan, obviously because it's October, so it's a season for the Japanese like it's like roasted Japanese yam. It's really expensive. For like a small piece, I think you pay like close to $5, like equivalent of $5. And even like I think local Japanese people, they tell us like it's a little bit too expensive. So they said it's kind of like almost like better if you buy them yourself and then you roast them. But obviously, I mean, I don't live there. Can't blame you, take a break. Yeah, no, I mean, that's what I did. I just ignored ignored her message. And she sent two messages. She sent one to ask like, hey, can I have an appointment? I was like, oh, okay, let me debate. And I was kind of like debating in my head of like, should I or should I not? Because it's not like I can't really deal with her. I can. It's just that she's not a very agreeable type of person. She's more like a person that kind of like is going to piss me off at the end of the day. But I was like, okay, well, maybe not. And then eventually she messaged me again. And then the second text message this time, she misnamed me. Like keep in mind, Chad, so whenever, obviously I work as an osteopath, I produce receipt for your insurance companies for, you know, if you have companies that covers for osteopathy or not. But I still produce a receipt, and on that receipt there is my name and my work permit number. Like, to misname me is wild, because I'm like, you have my info, you know who I am. And I think that did it at the time. I was like, no, I'm not gonna indulge you. So I just ignored her. I'm not sure I want to, I'm not actually sure that I want to humor her, to be honest, because like I said, it was not really that much of a fun time to treat her. Again, it's mostly because of her take in what she was saying sometimes, like regarding just like Asians with darker skin, aka Southeast Asian. That is basically which is my ancestor. I'm like, bro, you're criticizing literally my family. And I had like quite a bit of a problem with that. And so I decided to just be like, let me just ignore and then see if she's going to message me again. I hope not. I lost a friendship like that. She was so argumentative. I couldn't take her anymore. Yeah, and I think it's like that. It's even though I can deal with that patient. Hold on, let me just take a quick picture. Even though I can deal with that patient specifically, I also can't. It's not like I can't. No, let me rewind that. I don't have the mental buffer. Yeah. I think that would be more accurate. I don't have the mental buffer to deal with that patient. I don't want to argue. I don't want to listen to, like, it's basically racist comments, like, against other Asians. Like, again, she's Chinese, mainland China, like from mainland China. I'm not saying that all Chinese people are the same. Like, far from it. I have plenty of Chinese friends that are amazing. But she's part of like the generation of like China where they want like fair skin. You're deemed like feminine if you have like long hair, long nails. Like it's kind of like she also spews out the China #1 kind of thing. And so I was like, it's a little bit much to deal with, to be honest. Like I said, I do not have the mental buffer to deal with that lady. Especially because, I mean, it's been a marathon, like work and everything. It's been a lot, but here I am. So after, oh my goodness, my desk is so dirty. I'm so sorry, friends. After a whole marathon of like just like dealing with work and everything, now I have the time to do the SakuraCo box. So let's see what's up for this month, actually. Okay, let me just remove that. I'm looking forward to this one. I think last month was not as great as I would expect, but it is what it is. So, yay! Yeah, I know. So now that I do have the time, and plus Doris, let me just give a small update about Doris too. Doris has been doing like fine. Ever since I switched her diet to kidney, like obviously kidney disease diet. So I'm giving her the Hills veterinarian like prescribed food, the KD Hills. She's been doing great. Like at first she was a little bit iffy, so she wasn't really like eating that much like the dry food, but then eventually I think she got used to it. And I think it's doing her some good because now that she's been eating that food, I feel like she's more vocal. So she's more talkative. She runs around, like she was still running around, but like I feel like she has like more energy and more strength. And again, like I said, she wasn't really lethargic or anything before, but I feel like it's doing her some good. So hopefully it means good news, I guess. Switch of food, more energy for a cat. So it means that her kidney disease is most likely like more better under control, I would say. So yeah, that was a small news, and I'm going to bring her to work next Monday, just because circumstances basically makes me bring her there. Okay, warm greetings, SakuraCo family. With its emerald coastlines, gentle ocean breeze, and rich island heritage, Okinawa offers a side of Japan shaped by centuries of tradition and connection to the sea. Its culture remains deeply influenced by the former Ryukyu Kingdom, where music, craftsmanship, and local cuisine continue to thrive across the islands. Life in Okinawa moves at its own peaceful rhythm. from colorful festival to treasure folk traditions to ingredients cultivated in the subtropical climate. Each experience reflects the warmth and resilience to the region's people. This month, discover the flavors and stories of Okinawa through the specialties inspired by Japan's southern islands. We hope each treat brings a taste of its vibrant spirits to your home. Have been letting the baby kitty with other kitties more often. He's getting to know them slowly. Ah, that's great. That makes me happy. Man, again, I wish I'm manifesting a tiny kitten to appear in my life so Doris can have like a little bit of companionship. I don't think I could get like an adult kitty because Doris has been very territorial, and even whenever like a stray cat like passes by in front of my front door, sometimes I've caught her like actually hissing, but because I think she's very like protective of this place. Okay. Okinawa, Japan's subtropical paradise. Here. Okinawa's, Japan's southernmost island prefecture, is celebrated for its tropical climate, vibrant traditions, and distinct cultural heritage, shaped by centuries of trade between neighboring Asian countries and kingdoms. Okinawa offers a unique blend of history, nature, and enduring local customs. He's not tiny, he's huge, and is not done growing. Oh, my dream. I love large cats. Like large, not like big, chunky cats. I like actually like Maine Coon type of cats. Okinawa's wildlife and ecology are unlike anywhere else in Japan. The islands are home to coral reefs, mangrove forests, and rare native species such as the Okinawa, rail and Iromote cat. Cat? Wait, there's an island cat? Sorry, I got sucked in. I saw a cat, I was like, what is the Iromote cat? Surrounded by clear blue waters, the region supports rich marine biodiversity, while its warm climate allows lush greenery to thrive year-round. Coral! Anyway, I can teleport myself into that book. Okinawa looks gorgeous. Okinawa is actually like, I think it's the Hawaii of Japan. So if you've been to Hawaii, or you're interested in Hawaii, or any island for that matter, tropical island, this is going to be very similar. So I am going to Okinawa like this year. So Okinawa rail, a native Okinawan species known locally as Yanbaru Kuina. Oh, so it's a bird. It's a bird. He's super cool. I don't regret rescuing him. There's my 2 Switch money went. I know. Listen, first of all, Switch 2s are so expensive that I'm like, I can also share the whole saga for my 2s. So remember, I went for my 2s because it got fractured. One there, I got a root canal that cost me around like 1,860 bucks, around that. And then I had to do another appointment to do my crown, a temporary crown until my real one was done. So temporary crown, I went there, they did the whole prefecture procedure. It cost 1,400 something-ish dollars. And then I had to come back again for my final crown. And the crown is $890 bucks. And I'm like, okay, so for one tooth, it cost me around $4,000. Please, what is this? Anyway, Okinawa is also widely associated with longevity and balanced living. The islands are known for having one of the world's highest concentration of centenarians, often linked to nutritious local cuisine, strong social connections, and active daily routines. Practices centered around community and mindfulness continue to influence everyday life across Okinawa. So this is Asa, traditional folk dance performance. So before becoming part of modern Japan, Okinawa was the center of the Ryukyu Kingdom, an independent maritime nation that flourished through trade with China, Korea, and Southeast Asia. This international exchange shaped Okinawa's language, music, architecture, and cuisine. Remnants of the kingdom's legacy can still be seen in historic sites such as Shuri Castle and traditional Ryukyuan arts. What the heck is this? So this is the entrance of the Shuri Castle. Located in Naha, Okinawa. I'm going there. This is the city I'm going to visit. Okay, I'm going to get like pre-hyped because I feel like because I'm going there in October, I know like what to look forward, and if there's any treats that I actually like, I can get more. So Higa Seisha, the maker's highlight, the comforting aroma of Okinawa. This is gorgeous. For over 60 years, Higa Seisha has shared the comforting aroma of, oh my goodness, sanpincha. So this is a tea type of tea. Generations, of tea drinkers in Okinawa. Founded by the beloved Higa Oba-chan, I guess, Grandma Higa. The company began with carefully blended loose leaf tea that filled her small shop with the gentle fragrance of jasmine. Ooh, you already got me. Oh, that's her! Oh my goodness, my camera is not doing any justice. She looks so cute! Determined to create the perfect balance of flavor and aroma, Higa Oba repeatedly adjusted tea varieties and blending ratios until she arrived at her signature recipe. Today, the same blend lives on in a convenient tea bag format while preserving the nostalgic character that made it so cherished. Made by blending two kinds of tea leaves, her Sanpin tea is known for its light floral aroma, subtle sweetness, and clean finish, distinct from both green tea and oolong tea. Yeah, I think that's why the Ojicha is actually super popular. It's a very clean finish and it's very, very good. Higa Seisha's commitment to quality extends from cultivation to production. The company works closely with contracted farmers who carefully monitors cultivation practices each year. Their tea leaves undergo visual inspections and rigorous testing, while every production lot is checked for safety and hygiene standards. So this is Shiage Momi. Yeah, final rolling. Drying process that gives the tea leaves the signature needle appearance. Okay, so whenever you roll the tea leaf, that's cool. For many, Higa Seisha Sanpin tea is more than a drink. It's a familiar taste of Okinawa. Whether enjoyed hot at night or iced in the morning, its soothing aroma and gentle flavor are meant to be shared with the people who matter most. Nice. So I'm looking forward to this one. Especially if I taste it and I really enjoy it, I feel like I'll get probably like a bag or two before I get there. Okay, so this is the Sanpin tea. Okay, wait. Sanpin tea. Oh, now it makes sense to have like the granny here. Yeah, okay. Sanpin ocha. So this is Sanpin tea. Here. There's also the SakuraCo Kokuto Manju. So this is this. The fruit warabi mochi. Let me bring that. Alright, so those three are on the page. I'm not going to do the tea right away because I do have my coffee and I honestly have my mouth tastes like coffee right now. So this is not really, I don't want to tarnish the taste of clean, good tea. So tea time in Okinawa. So this is the Sanpin tea from Higa Seisha. Sanpin, deriving from the Chinese word of jasmine tea, for jasmine tea, has been cherished in Okinawa for centuries. Not only does this tea aid in digestion, hey, let's go, Okinawa's sanpin tea is crafted using fermented tea leaves, resulting in a unique floral flavor. Okay, so fermented tea leaves. I'll try this a little bit later. So this is the SakuraCo Kokuto Manju from Sanwa, Ishikawa. So smooth sweet bean. Oh my god, I do not know how to read. Smooth sweet red bean paste is wrapped in Okinawan kokuto infused dough. What is kokuto? And steamed until soft and pillowy. Each bite is individually stamped with the SakuraCo logo for a distinctive finish. So it contains honey, common allergen, wheat, and it is vegetarian friendly. Let's try this. Jasmine tea has always been one of my favorite. I had a lot of jasmine tea, like mostly the Chinese jasmine tea from, my goodness. Because back in the days, my parents used to own a restaurant. And so jasmine tea was like something that we would serve a lot. Oh, this is cute. Oh, it is soft. What the heck? Okay, let me just... So you get to have a size from my hand. I don't know like if there's any reference, but SakuraCo. So I grew up with jasmine tea a lot. So let's itadakimasu. Okay. It's not the perfect bite, but listen. The exterior is more like almost like cake-like. Oh my god, that's sweet. Ooh, this with tea is a perfect combination. It's like soft. It's like biting into a cake, but it has like a filling in there that is like it's more like a creamy. It's not like super gooey soft. Like as you can see, like there's a bit of a resistance. It's not going to like ooze out, but this is actually delicious. I kind of wait until my significant other comes in so he can take a tiny bite of it so I can finish this. This is usually what happens. This is good. Wow. But it's very, very sweet though. This with maybe like a matcha would be 10 out of 10. Okay. And then the fruit warabi mochi. So this is this one. Soft oh, hold on. From Kubota Confectionery from Nagano. So soft translucent warabi mochi encases lemon and grape infused bean paste to create a delicate balance of tangy zest and mellow sweetness. This refreshing dessert is especially enjoyable when chilled. Excuse me? Should I? I'm gonna put them in the fridge. Listen, you told me to eat them chilled. I will have them chilled, making it well suited for warm summer days. May contains traces of wheat, eggs, dairy, walnut, orange, sesame, soy, banana, peach. Okay, well, lots of allergens. I'm going to put them in the fridge. Like you had me. Is it I think it's like the instruction like it could be like eaten cold. Let me put this in the fridge. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm old. Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. Put them in the fridge. I'm going to take them a little bit later. Because, listen, if you tell me that I can eat them cold, I'm gonna do that. So, oh, the Okinawa Kozora plate from Bloom, made in Gifu. Another prefecture that I'd love to visit one day, by the way. Inspired by the relaxed beauty of Okinawan tableware, this plate pairs a compact form with everyday versatility. Its simple design makes it well suited for serving small sweets, side dishes, or tea accompaniment. Yes, and it's also microwave and dishwasher safe. Great. I'll use it. Okay, let's continue because obviously. Oh my goodness. Wait. So there's this. I think I'm going to take all the doubles. So this is Kokuto Chinsuko. There's also the Okinawa mango pie, and there's another one. Is it? Yeah, this is this one, Beni Imo pie. Then there's a Okinawa grape jelly. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Let me start with, I feel like I want to have this last because I know that all the jelly cups I really, really love. So I feel like I'm going to keep my favorite for last because I'm the type of person that eats what I like best last. And I start with something I don't like or, don't care for first. Okay, now for the rest, it's not that I don't care. It's just that I don't know if I'm going to like it. So let's start with the one underneath first, the Kokuto Chinsuko. So this is here. So fashion candy from Okinawa. Chinsuko are cherished, traditional Okinawan style sweet biscuits, crafted using locally sourced kokuto. Brown sugar. There you go. This confection captures the essence of Okinawa. So it contains wheat, egg, pork, lard. Well, I mean, this is the fatty part of the... Let's try this. And I have coffee. I think it would pair well because any type of like a... Okay, let me just cut because I just suck at opening this properly. I love that I'm using the... This is for knitting. I always have this on my desk. Ooh. I mean, listen. It's just a biscuit. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Smells okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh my goodness, okay. I'll try not to break my own tooth in there. Okay. For this month, for July, the treats are definitely a lot sweeter than compared to some other month. It's good though. It's a very solid. This is an A-tier cookie. My coffee has a little bit of milk in there, like a oat milk, but it's not unsweetened. That's it. I'm skipping shopping till tomorrow. I'm here for it. Let's go. What shopping do you have to do? Because I know that technically today I was supposed to take a picture, for my passport, and I ended up being like, eh. So yeah, I'll see. Super good cookies. I really like it. Or maybe it's because I didn't eat. So I'm hungry. Super good. Let's try the Beni Imo pie. There's only one, so I'm going to eat half or part of it and keep the rest for my significant other so he gets to taste it. So Beni Imo pie from Ginoshio, Hiroshima. Oh, I know that place. Made from Beni Imo, sweet purple sweet potatoes, popular in Okinawa. This small pie has filling that is smooth, vibrant, and naturally sweet. It's wrapped in soft, layered pastry for a satisfying bite. Contains wheat, egg, and dairy. Just a few groceries, lettuce for the bunny, cat supplies, and coffee literally. Oh yeah, I totally get you. I do need to do my groceries also because, like I said, we've been at home at least. I've been having like a... I'm going to say we because obviously it's not just me, it's me and my significant other. we've been having like quite a crazy like week. So I've been trying to kind of like catch up with like cleaning and stuff. Ew. Okay. Ooh. Good thing I looked underneath because I would have taken a whole bite. Okay. So just to keep the moisture, I guess. I feel like you can see that it was like round, like shaped round, and then it just flattened it on top. Okay, let's do this. I'm trying to describe. This is fascinating. The top part is like flaky, but it's not this is not croissant type of like feel. There's sometimes like commercial like puff pastry desserts that you have like in small bags. It has like I'm not going to sell it because of how I'm going to describe it, but it's actually good. But it has like a bit of almost like a waxy kind of feel to it. But the mouthfeel isn't so bad. Like it doesn't leave like that super waxy kind of like mouthfeel at the end when you bite it. You bite like a more like a North American kind of treat. And the feeling itself is actually like really sweet. It's not like clawingly sweet where like disgusting. This is like naturally sweet, but I know that Japanese yam, like a sweet purple, oh my god, this type of yam is sweet, so very good actually. It has a nice color. It reminds me of red bean paste, but it has more like a purplish kind of hue to it. Hard to see again because my camera is dookie. Honestly, so far this box is a win. I've been having like 10 out of 10s. Love it. Okinawa mango pie. So layers, wait, let me bring it up. Layers of delicate pastry are folded into its crisp pie, bringing out the rich tropical flavor of Okinawa mango in light, airy. There's mango in Okinawa? Listen, this is the country for me. It's time to find like a place to stay, like an actual house in Okinawa. So this is from Nanpudo, Okinawa. Okay, let's try to. Oh, okay, cool. So I can do this. And this one I can eat whole because there's another one. Oh no, I broke it. Well, GG's. It doesn't. It says Okinawa mango pie, but it doesn't, like, it has mango on it, but it doesn't taste, it doesn't have the smell of mango. Wait, let me try to. Let's pretend it didn't break. It's super flaky, very thin also. Wait, mango where? Let me take. I need to take more bites to this. What break? Okay, well, this is a delicious cookie, like you know, puff pastry kind of like cookie. It's not too sweet. I have to say though, there's no mango. I do not taste the mango, and I don't know if I'm the problem or something, but there's definitely, wait, oh my goodness. Okay, cool. Hold on, I'm trying to answer some of my patient, not the lady that I've been ignoring, but I've been, there we go. Yeah, there's no taste of mango in there. It tastes like a delicious, buttery flaky kind of like cookie. It's really good. Yeah. And really, you know, that crisp puff pastry kind of taste to it. It's really good. But there ain't no mango in there in that thing, that's for sure. Okay. Okay. I like it. It's still good in my book. Just ¿Dónde está el mango? I don't know. I don't know where it is. Okay. This one I'm looking forward to it. The Okinawa Pineapple Jelly from Ace Bakery, Aichi, in Aichi. So, made with pineapple juice from Okinawa, this refreshing jelly highlights the fruit's bright sweetness and lively acidity. Its smooth texture and fresh tropical flavor make for a light and easy to enjoy treat. Okay, so in Asian store, you're going to find, and I'm going to show that. Like, listen, you always find them. Like, treats like this, like small jelly cups. Sometimes they have like them bigger, and they have like a nata de coco in there, like a piece of like coconut, fresh, like this young coconut, and it's basically just the Asian Jello, and it's always in a cup where you open them and just squeeze them in your mouth and just like suck it out. It's, yeah. This, I grew up with that kind of thing. And a whole like big ass box. My goodness, when I was young, do not leave me with the lychee one. I would chug the whole thing. Like the most unhealthy kind of way of eating this. So let me open this. I've been on a turnover kick. Ooh. That sounds delicious. I need to figure out like what you actually eat, like really eat, not like this. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I don't want to. Woo! Okay, sorry, because sometimes like there's always like a little bit of juice, like liquid that can spill out everywhere, and whatever I just took, delicious. Okay. So again, this is just a Jello. Let me. Oh my god. Japan, what the heck? Okay. This is next level. If you like the Asian like jelly cups, this is a whole different level. What the heck? I need to calm down because I'm gonna chug them all. The texture is what blows my mind with this. Ooh, Jesus. It's what blows my mind. It has so the best way to describe it, I'm going to take another one out, not to eat it, even though I'd be very tempted. So whenever you eat one of those jelly cups, like from the Chinese store, there's plenty of them. So you have like what I like the most is the one that are like mostly transparent, that are lychee flavored. But there's like several ones that exist that looks kind of like different. And so whenever you eat them, you're going to feel like it's not tough, but you can almost like chew on them. It's like Jello, but very firm Jello. This is so buttery soft. It feels like it's like creamy almost, but it's not. It doesn't have a taste of cream. It has a very like clean flavor. This is amazing. This. Listen, Okinawa, I'm ready. If I find this in Okinawa, it's over. 10 bags. And there's 8 in there. I took 1 and I'm already sad. I want 1 more. Okay, hold on. This is okay. Yes. So it's very soft. Like it's completely different when it comes to texture. This is delicious. Japan, why do you keep blowing my mind with Such an easy and like regular treat. That's amazing. 10 out of 10. Hold on, let me actually put my garbage here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, okay. 2 empty suitcases, basically. It's going to be me and my significant others. I'm going to ask my significant other, like, okay, travel light. You travel light. You're going to be fine. Okay, Shisa. So Okinawa's ancient garden. Shisa, or Shishi, the lion, is a local Okinawan dialect. In the Okinawan dialect, are protective guardian statues, often used to ward off evil spirits. With their fierce expressions and flowing manes, they have become enduring symbols of Okinawa's local culture. In Okinawa, I'm going to look as per usual for ceramics. And I know that in Okinawa they say that, yeah, exactly. Okay, you have a picture. They have like shops for ceramics that specifically sells like those shisa. So I think I'm going to get one for sure. So the origin of shisa trace back to ancient Chinese guardian lions, which traveled through the trade routes to the Ryukyu Kingdom centuries ago. Influenced by both Chinese and Japanese traditions, Okinawans adapted the statues into their own distinct form. Over time, shisa became closely tied to local legends, especially stories about protecting villages from fire and misfortunes. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get one because I know that it's something that is very obviously, you know, you have some region in Japan where you have like a specific kind of like a glaze, like for ceramics like this, and other there are like bizaniaki, which is like unglazed type of pot that has like more of an earthy kind of like color to it. And to me, if Okinawa's like specialty is more like shisa for ceramics, then I'm definitely going to get one. And listen, warding off the evil spirit, count me in. I don't need that. So in Okinawan's home, shisa are commonly displayed in pairs. Okay, so I'm going to keep that in mind. Traditionally, the male shisa has an open mouth to scare away evil spirits, while the female keeps her mouth closed to hold in good fortune. Okay, cool. That information, it's in my mind. Will not forget. Some households place them at entrances or on tiled roofs, believing they bring safety, prosperity, and harmony to the family. Hey, less. I'm going to take 2 then. Shisa are both celebrated as work of Okinawan craftsmanship. They are often made from ceramic, stone, or clay, with each artisan giving them a unique expressions and personalities. Modern versions range from fierce and traditional designs to playful interpretation sold in markets and specialty shops throughout Okinawa. I know. But it's a lion, so it's technically a big cat. So you have me already. Okay, for the maker's highlight, a pioneer food growing through change. So this is a glimpse of the factory setup. Wait, which one? Founded in 1954, Pioneer Foods began as a small Okinawan confectionery maker, driven by a spirit of adaptability and steady growth. When the current president joined the business around 30 years ago, the production was still carried out in a modest factory space on the ground floor of an apartment building. Wow, could not be me. Recognizing the need for stronger hygiene standards, and anticipating the rise of individually packaged snacks, the company made the bold decision to build a new factory rather than continue renting small facilities. The investment brought considerable uncertainty, but as construction progressed, newly developed products began gaining the recognition, including awards for outstanding Okinawan regional products. In 2008, the company began OEM, I don't know what that is, production of Orion beer nuts. Orion as in the beer, Orion beer. Further strengthening its presence and steadily increasing sales year after year. Pioneer Foods continue to evolving through improvements in packaging and manufacturing efficiency, supported by investments from Okinawa's regional manufacturing initiatives. Yet, like many Okinawan businesses, the company faced major challenges during the sharp decline in tourism beginning in 2020. In response, its adapted product specifications and expanded into convenience store and everyday retail markets, shifting focus from tourism-driven demand to daily consumers. Today, Pioneer Foods continues to create snacks rooted in Okinawan flavors and ingenuity, including sesame crunch sweets, island-inspired nuts, and collaborative products guided by flexibility and persistence. The company remains committed to meeting the changing tastes and lifestyles of its customer. This month, Delight Pioneers Food Kokuta Sora Mame, a confection grafted in with the essence of Okinawa. I am looking forward to eat that. Ooh, okay. This is going to be exciting because senbei, you guys know how much I love senbei. So, shio lemon senbei here. Kokuto Sora Mame. It's where? Oh, there we go. Here. And then black sesame karinto, which is here. Nice. I'm going to keep the senbei last because I like senbei and plus it has lemon. So I think this is going to be a win for me. Karinto, I have been kind of like, it's not my favorite because it's often fried, so it has like that fried dough kind of taste. So I think I'm going to start with this one because I know I'm going to like it, but it's not going to be my favorite. So black sesame karinto from Natsume Confectionery from Aichi. Black sesame seeds are kneaded into the dough of these karinto, which are then deep fried twice in Jesus, that's my cell phone falling. Twice in rice oil. Wait, pause. Rice can make oil? I'm learning things. To achieve a rich and nutty flavor, coated with molasses and seasoned with Okinawan sea salt, they offer a balance of sweet, savory, and crunchy. So it contains honey, common allergen, wheat, sesame, and traces of dairy. Let's try this. Wait, there's rice oil? I mean, I know that nuts have oil. I didn't know like rice has oil. Oh. Wait. I think because it has like honey, it's kind of like kind of stuck together. Let me take a piece. Yeah, it has that fried like smell to it. So always like had like a sheen to it. You see a little bit of the sesame seed in there. So just fried dough. Yep. Tastes like karinto to me. It's good. But again, it's a really like that very dominant like fried dough flavor. And because it's also dry, it's not like a chewy kind of like a, you know, a churro? Like a churro has like a crispy exterior because it's fried. It has like that soft and chewy interior. This is not it. It's just crunch all along. So it's like it has a very distinct taste. Again, not necessarily my favorite. I'm going to finish everything, but it's not going to be something that I'm going to be like, yay, karinto. So if I had a choice, I'm not going to buy this, but it's good. It's decent, but not my favorite. Also, this is sweet, not very sweet at all. They say there's a little bit of sea salt in there. I don't really taste it. So it's very it's just a balanced treat, I guess. Okay, the Kokuto Soramame. So from Okinawa Pioneer Foods. So crunchy soramame, broad beans are coated in kokuto brown sugar to create a balanced snack. Their crisp texture and nostalgic flavor make them a natural choice to enjoy alongside a cup of tea. Well, I have coffee, so this is going to be it. May contain traces of peanuts, eggs, dairy, shrimp, walnut, chicken, pork, almond, squid, holy shit, cashew nuts, macadamia nuts, beef, sesame, mackerel, and soy. Woo! And wheat for common allergens. Let's try this. It doesn't have like a distinct smell to it. One piece. So, a bean. Quite a, like it's actually big. It's almost like my thumb, almost. This is an old people snack. It's good. But this is an old people snack. What the heck? Okay. I'm just saying, it's good. But let me tell you, if you gave me that as a kid, compared to the delicious like jelly cups, I would have thrown a tantrum. I would have thrown a tantrum, I think. This is definitely not bad. So it's not cloyingly sweet. It has obviously it is a bean, but it has like the brown sugar has almost like a nutty flavor to it. It's not super sweet either, so this is actually quite good. But like I said, if you gave me this as a kid, I would have just thrown it in your face. But this is good, obviously. But this is an old people snack. Like in order to appreciate it, you have to be, I would say, more than 30 years old. If anything, if you tell me that this is your favorite, you have to be at least 60. Like, I'm just saying. Nothing bad. I love my old folks, but listen. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go with the senbei, which I think is going to be my favorite of all of this page. So this is from Amanoya, so from Fukushima. Bright lemon aroma and refreshing citrus acidity come together with a delicate touch of salt in this light, crisp senbei. The balance of zesty and savory profiles create a balanced flavor, while the airy texture makes each piece easy to enjoy from start to finish. So common allergens, wheat, soy, and it may contain traces of peanuts and shrimp. Yeah, no. SakuraCo box, I feel like if you have like allergies, try to stay away from this. But yeah. Let's try this. But I feel like senbei is also like an old people treat. Let's try this. Quite big, actually. Okay. Wait, the heck? So it has like the citrusy kind of like zing to it, but I taste other things. Like roasted garlic almost. There is salt in there. This is good. This is the type of taste that I really like. It's salty. I'm chugging this like no tomorrow. Yeah, it had like the first bite had a bit of a almost like roasted garlic kind of taste, but it had something else. And I don't know if it's like the traces of shrimp, if there's any like kind of like either seafoody kind of like flavor, but it doesn't taste like seafood at all. It's just that it has a note to it. Oh, it's so good. But wait, no, maybe that's it, because Kyo is salt, so it's salt lemon senbei. This is good. I would get 20 of them. Thank you. I love senbei, like salty senbei specifically. Okay. Wait. So there's this. Wait, let me just move things around. So this is done. There is this one. There's the Beni Imo senbei. The other one, where is it? Yeah, okay. Oh my god, I'm almost done. What the heck? I think it shows that I was hungry. Okay, Taste of Okinawa, the Beni Imo senbei. Let me just use this so you guys kind of see kind of the thing. The mellow sweetness of Okinawan Beni Imo, or purple sweet potato, is layered into these crisp senbei alongside a lightly salty glaze, creating a comforting sweet and savory balanced flavor. Yeah, okay. Sweet and savory is, I do like that, but in senbei, for some reason, it has always been kind of like hit or miss. So I'll see. So common allergens: wheat, dairy, soy, gelatin, shrimp, crab, and egg. Let me try that. Yeah, I think it's because I'm hungry that I've been like kind of like chugging through everything. And no news from the lady that I've been ignoring, so that's great. Can we? I don't know how to open packages. Okay. Ta-da! I mean, compared to the picture, this is like more like a reddish hue, so whoever did this, it's not the same. No, I'm kidding. I don't care. Okay, let's try. Oh yeah, it has that yam kind of like smell to it, like sweet yam. So it's a good smell, but I may not fully like it because it's going to be more on the sweet side. Never mind. Whoa! What the fuck happened in my mouth? Okay, so my tongue touched the bottom. This is salty. This is definitely sweet. It's like being punched in the face by two flavors. Okay, so if you give me this, I would eat it. I would also demote you as one of my lesser friends. It's not that I don't like it. Like I said, for me, sweet and savory senbei has always been a little bit of a... It's been something. Because I don't really like senbei that are sweet. I like senbei that are salty. If you add a sweetness to it, it really needs to be kind of like it needs to be a note that just blends right in, and that brings kind of like the flavor of the senbei more. This is just like a slap in the face. Like it's like, here, some salty stuffing. you have something like sugary that comes in, and it's not extremely sweet, mind you. The purple thing. It's just, I personally feel like if you give me this, I'm gonna eat it. I'm not going to waste anything because this is definitely good. But on my tier list of friends, if you were top 3, you're demoted to 5. Okay, you're still high, but you know, something happened. And the something happened is the senbei. Yeah, no, that's wild. Because when you bite, so your mouth goes like this. Whenever you breathe in the fumes on top, is sweet yam, which is a dessert to me. Creamy. Oh, sorry. That flew. Noted. How to lose your friendship with brings in 3 easy steps. Oh, okay. This one intrigues me. So this is the Shikuasa Kokuto. So Ryukyu Kokuto from Okinawa. This cherished confection is a sweet treat crafted from Okinawan brown sugar and infused with the subtle citrus flavors of Shikuasa, a sweet and sour citrus native to Okinawa. Color me intrigued. Color me intrigued. What is? Okay, it has a brown sugar smell. It reminds me of the so if someone ever bought like boba, the brown sugar smell of boba has that specific smell. Okay, I cannot open this to save my life. There we go. So obviously it is not soft, it's quite hard. Ooh. Okay. Oh, okay, wait. No, I cannot do that. I wanted to take a bite, but it's too hard. Wait, whoa, hold on. Okay. So I like it's very holy shit, that's sweet. I don't know if you guys ever had like the hard maple taffy. Sorry, my mouth is salivating. I'm trying to process this. You know, when you kind of like almost like cook maple syrup and then you add butter in there to kind of like thicken it, and then you have to mix, and then you throw that into a dish, but it needs to be like at the perfect temperature so it becomes like thick, almost like a to make basically maple taffy. So this, how whenever I'm biting into it, feels like a maple taffy, but like very thin, so it's hard. And when it melts in your mouth, it feels very similar to this. It does have the brown sugar kind of taste to it. This is why it's very sweet to me. But the citrus note is actually delicious in there. But too sweet for me. Like it's too, like this needs to be paired with like tea, like plain tea, just to cut this out. But this is good. It's a good thing. It's just that it's hard. So you cannot just bite into it and just like share it. It's like it's too hard to share. But as soon as it's in your mouth, like it, and you bite it with the saliva, it just like crumbles basically. So very good, but it's just like very sweet. I like it. So among the last, Aosa soy sauce senbeis from Sanshu, Saitama. Okay, Aosa sweet seaweed is kneaded into the dough of its soy sauce, of this soy sauce senbei, giving each bite a savory depth and delicate umami. The more you chew, the more the seaweed's rich coastal fragrance unfolds across the palate. So, contains wheat and soy, may contain traces of egg, dairy, and shrimp. I want to see what kind of seaweed this is. I know there's some oh my god, how do you call that? Furikake. So it's just like a mix of like algae, like dry seaweed and other flavorings that you put on top of the rice. Basically, it's just rice toppers. I remember there was one with like a certain type of seaweed that was actually like really cool to taste, but okay, well, this just smells like a senbei. Ooh, Jesus. It's a big boy. It's a very big boy. Okay, let's taste. Oh my god. Okay, first off, this is savory. I like it. That's a crazy crunch. Oh my god. Okay. I was kind of wondering, like, the seaweed taste to it, if it was going to be overpowering. But no. It has a, it's not going to be like a seaweed as if you just taste the sea as you eat. It has like a more of a, they always say like it's umami, but to me it has like almost like this is like not like an earthy flavor, but almost, but in a good way, in a very good way. This is good. Oh my goodness, like my jaw was breaking on it. Oh, Okinawa cuisine. Say less. Hold on. Inspire me, please. Okinawan food reflects the island's unique history, taking inspiration and flavors from centuries of cultural exchange across China, Southeast Asia, and beyond. These regional specialties remain deeply connected into everyday life in Okinawa. So this is rafute, a famous Okinawan dish that uses pork belly that has been slow braised in with awamori, so local Okinawan distilled liquor. Ooh, so pork belly. My mom makes a dish, a Vietnamese dish with pork belly that is also braised like very slowly. But the only thing is, depending on the pieces, sometimes like I know that Asia is like very strong with the fatty part, because whenever it's braised, it becomes like very melt in your mouth. Problem is, I don't like it. Like, give me more meat and less fat, and I'd be very happy. Like, I don't mind the fat, but I need to have like a ratio. So I feel like this dish, I'll definitely try and see if I can taste it when I'll be in Okinawa. But I'm kind of scared that if it's too fatty, that I'm not gonna enjoy it, because it's a matter of texture. If it's too fatty, I might actually feel like throwing up, which is not what I want. Goya champuru, one of Okinawa's most beloved dishes. This savory stir fry combines bitter melon with tofu, egg, and pork, creating a balance of rich and fresh flavors. Its nourishing ingredients have long been associated with Okinawa's healthy food culture and longevity tradition. Okay, pause. This is wild. Because bitter melon, if nobody ever tried it, this is the bane of existence for most Asian kids. I'm just saying. My grandma would make a dish that is a little bit like this. So yeah, she would stir fry the bitter melon with eggs. She wouldn't necessarily like put pork with it, but I know that she would make this and then serve it with a bowl of rice. Man, I love my grandma, okay? But whenever she made that dish, I was like, Grandma, can you make me something else? Because the bitter melon, it needs to be cooked properly, I guess, because it has a very strong, like, it is bitter. Bitter, but to the point where it's not fun. But it needs to be properly, like, prepared. I honestly never ventured into cooking that dish because, like I said, like as I grew older, I feel like I can eat this. I can. But it's not going to be my go-to kind of like food. But my grandma would be like, it's so good for you. Bitter melon has like a lot of like antioxidant and blah blah blah. But I'm like, yeah, but it tastes like trash. As a kid. Now as an adult, I enjoy it, but it's not going. I'm not going to go out of my way to buy bitter melon. So this is tofuyo, often nicknamed Okinawan cheese. This fermented tofu delicacy is known for its creamy texture and complex flavor. Traditionally aged with red koji and awamori sake, it develops a rich, slightly sweet taste with hints of umami. It was traditionally a delicacy only Ryukyu royalty could enjoy. Yeah, fermented tofu is not necessarily what I would enjoy. If this is given to me as a side dish, I would 10 out of 10 try it. Chances are that I might suffer, but I'm always down to try. Umibudo, so these sea grapes are clusters of tiny green seaweed pearls prized for their crisp oceanic flavor. Their delicate popping texture gives them the nickname of green caviar. Often served chilled with soy sauce or citrus-based dressing, umibudo offers a refreshing taste of Okinawa's surrounding waters. Yeah, again, eating algae straight up might not be for me, but I'm willing to taste. I'll go back to take out of my fridge the remaining treats. So the tea of the month is lemon hojicha, cultivated in Shizuoka, Japan's leading tea producing prefecture. This hojicha blends roasted green tea leaves with natural lemon flavors. It brews a low caffeine infusion with a citrus aroma and smooth, toasty depth. Our maker, Takayanagi Seisha, with over 120 years of expertise, this renowned tea house, based in Shizuoka Prefecture, produces high-quality teas and collaborates with local farmers to support community and revitalization. Yay! I breezed through that one. Let me get the last treat. Because they said that this warabi mochi can be eaten cold, so I put this in the fridge. So let me get one lemon and one grape. Oh, not me, actually almost kicking things away. Okay, I'm going to start with grape because obviously grape flavor has never been my favorite when it comes to just candies and whatnot in general. Ooh. Oh, this is cold. I like it. So translucent, it's a little bit, so the firm part is the middle part that most likely has the unko, so the red bean paste flavored with grape. So this is very soft. Okay. So, like I said, I don't like grape flavor candies in general. Japan somehow has a way of making it that is acceptable. Like I'm not going to be like, whoa, grape, but if you give me that, I'm not mad either. Like I'm actually okay. Yeah, my goodness. Putting it in the fridge was such a good move. I like it. Especially the lemon, which is most likely going to be my favorite. This box has been a W. It's not my favorite. I wouldn't be able to recall which one was my favorite, but I need to try something with red bean paste. I'm intrigued. I mean, I wish, because obviously I don't have like I don't know where you don't dox yourself. I don't know where you live, so I wouldn't know exactly like what you could get. Oh yeah, citrus is the way for me. I like this very much. This is very good. It's warabi mochi, so it's just like the clear kind of like gelatinous thing, and then the bean paste in the middle. It does have like a stronger like citrus taste to it, which is actually quite good. I really like this. So whoever's, since they wrote it, you can put it in the fridge and eat it. I'm on the lunch and you can watch. Yay! I mean, yeah, I was so hungry. I chugged the whole box, and it's been an hour. Because most of the time I take my time, I chat. But yeah, no, I was like, I'm gonna eat. I'm too hungry. How are you, Cam? Listen, since you're on lunch, how's the box and any good snacks time? Yeah, it's actually good. I finished the whole thing. I would say my favorite has been, I think it's the jelly cups. It has to be like this one. This is crazy because, like I said, I grew up with the Chinese version of like the jelly cups like this. Just out there earning a living. Listen, girl, I get you. I'm going to take your opinion because I think you and I share kind of like the same approach on things. Dig! Bring straight. Hi, Dig. This is the box of July because it's been forever since I've had this, but I couldn't really eat it. So I think this is my favorite. Like the jelly cup, the texture is crazy. Because like I said, I've had like the jelly cups from, you know, any Chinese store before that are more firm. This is so smooth and buttery. Amazing. Love it. Okay, story time, Cam. TLDR. Last year, I would say 6 months ago, I've had a patient that contacted me because she wanted to have osteopathy treatment with me. She told me that she found me through my acupuncturist. Hold on, did you see people do the jelly cup diets? Because I think they are 0 sugar ones. But the thing is, for me, the jelly cups, these, when I was young, like the big ass boxes, by myself, I would chug everything by myself. So this is not good. It's all sugar. Well, even 0 sugar one, but it's not like there's nothing nutritious out of it. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna keep it with my story. So she found me through my acupuncturist, which I find weird because my acupuncturist usually always warn me whenever she sends me a patient. So it already kind of like raised a red flag for me. And then you people, yeah. And so I saw her, and it's the Chinese lady, older Chinese lady, that within 5 minutes of knowing me, okay? She doesn't know me. I've never seen her before. I see her, say, hi, I'm going to show you my office because obviously I work from home whenever I do osteopathy. I work at the hospital whenever I do physio. So I see her in my home. So there's the entrance, and the door to my office is right there. So you don't have to go all the way to my apartment because like my apartment is like it's like a corridor almost, kind of like shaped. And the first thing she said was like, oh, your place looks old. 5 minutes, girl. I don't know you. You come into my place and you say, oh, your place looks old. And then she looks at my skin. Obviously, like I said, camera with the lighting, this is paler. And I'm not talking like 20 shades paler, okay? Like, you can see the remaining of my coffee and my skin. It's like, it's a little bit darker. And she's being ruthless. Hold on. She saw my skin, and she's like, where are you from? Because you're really dark. I'm like, wait, what? And then she threw it again. She said, you must come from like a southern country because your skin is really dark. And I'm like, I mean, my mom is Vietnamese. My dad is a Chinese Vietnamese born in Cambodia. So I guess I guess that's why it's like this. What a weird thing. Listen, Mama Cat, let me tell you. In every culture, I know that you could be black within the black culture, within the Latino culture, within Asian culture. Your skin's dark. Listen, 5 minutes. I don't know the lady. In every culture, there's something with dark skin, like tan skin. Colorist Asia, yeah, exactly, Camp. So she starts with that. And I honestly, I was like, okay, let me dismiss it. This is an old Chinese lady, so she must be like yeah, colorism, absolutely. And so after that, so you have my office, you enter from here, and then you have a chair here. My desk is here, so I'm here. And I look at her and I was like, I was typing to put in the contact information for the receipt, because obviously I'm going to give a treatment and I'm going to send you the receipt for your insurance. Girl, I sit down and I fill out her name. I'm like, what is your name? Like, can you give me your full name? And she doesn't even fucking answer. She answers like something like unrelated. And I was like, no. I need your family name and first name, please. And then she eventually gave it to me. So I fill it out. I was like, okay, what's her home address? She tells me penthouse number 5. And I'm like, I type, obviously for the apartment number, I put penthouse number 5. And I was like, okay, but what's the address? Penthouse number 5. Lady, I don't give a fuck if you live in a penthouse. Give me your home address. She eventually, after maybe I say 5 minutes, so this is the first 10 minutes of our interaction. After 5 minutes, she finally relents and gives me her home address. I'm like, holy shit, this is going to be like this is way too long. I ended up like doing my treatment, and she's the type of lady that kind of like throws comment underneath, like the first time. So that's the skin color. Your skin is so dark. I was like, what the fuck is happening? And then she eventually, she took another appointment, much to my dismay. Second appointment comes in, she lays down, and then she talks a little bit more. And then she looks at me and drops oh, you Vietnamese people have to work really hard. And I'm like, what do you mean, you Vietnamese people? First of all, you Vietnamese people, a way of starting your sentence is crazy. So she starts with that, and I was like, what do you mean by that? And she's like, oh, because, I work. So she works as a massage therapist. Okay, whatever. And she said, but I work, and there's a nail salon that is owned by Vietnamese people. And I was like, okay, well, Vietnamese people and nail salon is kind of like, it goes together, okay? And then she tells me that, and she said, oh, but you Vietnamese have no choice but to wait for patients. And I was like, excuse me? In my head, I was treating her, and I was like, I was around her neck, so I'm holding her head like this, trying to mobilize her neck. And I was like, if I could snap this neck, who's going to bury the body with me? Because in Asia, skin color used to be, in certain people's mind, correlated to people's exactly economic status. Because if you were rich, you could be inside, so no tan, making feels was for pores, exactly. But she said, basically, you Vietnamese people have no choice but to work hard, because you have to wait for patients to come, clients to come in, because you can't do anything else. That's what she said. She was like, I was like, wait, pause. Are you comparing the whole Vietnamese population with nail salons, and that we can't do anything else? And so that's why, I'm sorry. No, Mama Cat, listen. In my head, I knew since day one that she was a narcissist. She's a narcissist patient. She's not a smart narcissist patient. So I'm like, thank goodness, because I don't need Dexter in my ass. But listen, she dropped that, and I was like, Ma, it's called the service industry. Not only that, Camp. And I didn't want to And it was in my head because she was dropping like the kind of a comment like China #1, we're the best and everything. And in my head, as I'm treating her, in my head, because I don't say it, I was like, should I ask about the state of Tibet to her? Should I mention Tiananmen Square? Should I mention the state of Nepal? Should I say that Taiwan is a country? Like, I was kind of like thinking of all the different subjects. I was like, should I talk about Hong Kong and free Hong Kong? Because I know that for sure she would have flipped. She's part of the older generation, like, that it was just, she's a bitch. That's what she is. But I was thinking all that as I'm treating her. I'm like, in my head, I was like, okay, don't say anything. You have to shut yourself up. Don't mention anything, because otherwise you're going to get in trouble with this patient. And it's not what I want, obviously. I'm not going to look for a fight. But because I knew that she was a narcissist, I was like, okay, let me put that in box. But I was tempted when she said that all we could do was to wait for patient and do just like not trying to rage bait. Listen, Dig, I was ready to fight. Like, that we could only do nails. And I wanted to ask her almost like, so Tran, Nguyen, Fan, all those names, you tell me that those names are not associated with pharmacists or doctors? Because the amount of Dr. Tran I've heard in my life, yeah, it feels like we're dominating the nail industry and the healthcare industry. Yeah, I do retail and I don't assume anyone's is anything. I like to treat people and how to be. Exactly. I mean, like I said, to me, you could be black, white, all the colors of the rainbow. I don't care. Like, as long as you're a decent person, I don't mind. Meanwhile, you work there, lady, listen, camp. I've been thinking that too. I was like, because she kept on flaunting like how she married a rich husband. That's how she got the penthouse, and then he passed away, and then now she has to deal with so much inheritance. But then the kids are going to fight. I'm like, I'm not your psychologist, lady. I don't care. And I was like, your husband passed most likely because you were a hell to live with. What the heck? But yeah, so she's an unreal kind of like type of narcissist. So she texted me yesterday, and she texted me like, hi, this is, and so she puts her name. I'd like to have an appointment with you tomorrow, like this morning. I look at the message and I was like, should I take, and I kid you not, I had a dilemma. I was like, I need the money because I'm actually really broke, because my whole tooth saga cost me in total close to $4,000 just for one broken tooth because of a root canal and a crown to make. So I was like, okay, I really need the money, but do I want her money is the question. And so I actually left like so many messages to like various friends, and I was like, hey, I'm going to ramble. I need to have your opinion. What should I do? And I ended up just ignoring her because she texted me again yesterday. She misnamed me. It's like, it's almost like you have Doris, and then she calls you like, hey, Penelope. I'm like, who the fuck is Penelope? It's Doris. Like, you see my name on the receipt that I sent you from last time. And mind you, when she texted me, I saw the last text message that I had, text exchange that I had with her. I was actually arguing with her because last time she texted me, she basically sent me a message of like, can you send me the receipt for these treatments? So she put several dates. And I look into my system because everything is, it's not like an agenda, like it's actually, everything is online. So I see my schedule and I can pull out like from, I click a patient and I pull out like, give me all the appointments they had and if they made a payment for it. So I pulled her out and I saw, like, I look at a date and I was like, well, there's one that was canceled. It was basically, the first appointment she wanted to book, she booked for a day, a specific date, and she couldn't, so she had to cancel. And so she texted me. I was like, oh, no problem. So I canceled this one and I rescheduled to a prior date. And then she started arguing with me that I didn't give her all the receipts. And I was like, listen, lady, I gave you them all. Like, and I actually pulled each one of them, resent it just in case. And then she said, no, there's one missing. And I was like, there's none missing. She's starting, wait, let me, I'm not going to show the text messages, but you could see her again and say, hey, I would appreciate it if you don't make a comment about so-and-so, you can get paid and not see her again. Yeah, I was thinking that, but listen, again, the way that she's a bitch. Hold on. Okay. Oh my God. I'm going to reread. I'm going to skip my name, obviously. She asked, hi, may I have the receipt for my first appointment with you again? See you this Friday, blah, blah, blah. Thank you, sign. And I was like, I already sent it the day of the appointment then. Hold on, I just resent it. See you Friday. And she said, I saw twice. I received and got paid for the 19th of September. What was the other day that I saw you? That's the one I need. I was like, that's the only time. The second time we'll see is tomorrow. Each other is tomorrow. And she said, I saw you twice. I'm like, bitch, if I saw you twice, trust me, I would have remembered. She said, second time, you said you were going for a trip to Japan. And I told her, you know when I say, no, I saw you once. And when it comes for the transactions, there's one coming from you because I see the payment record. She said, first time I booked through the phone and I paid cash. You gave me the receipt after the session. I must have erased it. I dropped a 3, question mark. You booked once on the 12th, but then you asked me to cancel it, then book for the 19th. I shown her 2 receipts. One from the actual date, the 12th, the September that she booked, with the label canceled. I scrolled up and I took a screenshot saying I can reschedule. Hold on. She said, can I reschedule your hold on. Hi, I will reschedule my appointment and get back to you soon. That's what she said. And I was like, no worries. And so I sent her all the text messages that I had with her on the same phone. She just had to scroll up. And she said, I saw you again before you went to Japan. I was like, no, that was the only time we saw each other. I told you we could see each other in 2 weeks after the 19th of September. But I was going to on the plane on the 13th. So we decided to see each other again after I came back from Japan. Again, she argues. First time you stood outside door, well, because obviously she doesn't know how to speak proper English, to look for me. Second visit, you did not come at the door as I know the place. Can you look at your receipt record again? I was like, that, and I told her that's physically impossible. And I sent her a screenshot of because basically when I put the patient, I can show her the whole record of the ones that I got canceled and the one that got paid. And I showed her again the 2 dates that I had. I was like, both of them, you booked them yourself. I canceled the one on the 12th because you couldn't be there. We saw only each other on the 12th. Ugh, drama. Listen, hold on. Not done. She then adds, you must have a medical record about my visits. I was like, yes. And there's only one entry, the 19th, the day I evaluated you. She dropped. She didn't even argue more. Oh, can you imagine? That's my last interaction. And this hoe tries to have another appointment with me. I'm like, listen, you called me dark skin. You say that my place looked old. You said you people, you Vietnamese people have to work hard because all we can do is apparently work in nail salons. And then even though she looked at me, she's like, oh, but not you though. It's like, yeah, you best believe because I'm treating you. Yeah, but ma'am, you said you are a super rich widow. Exactly. Exactly. Oh my God. Just talking about this, I was like, so can you see why I just ignored her? And then you misnamed me. You texted me. I have the text record. You see the receipt that I sent you. You named me properly in the previous text. How can you misname me for instead of Doris, call me Penelope. What the heck? It's not even close. Oh my god. So yeah, I understand what you mean by, you know, grab your bag, because money is money. But I feel like, do I have the mental buffer to deal with it? You know what I mean? Like, to have to deal with her BS. And she was trying to make you work hard. Listen. Listen. Oh my god. I can't with that type of patient. I can't. It's so... I feel like I said, it's just... Even though I need the money, I don't think I need her money. You know what I mean? Like... if it was me blocked, I was thinking about that. Because she's, like I said, like, osteopathy right now in my office. Oh my goodness, this actually dropped. Sorry. Osteopathy right now is considered as my side gig. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. It's considered as my side gig. So for me, like, I enjoy my patient. They're like, so far, like, everyone has been like amazing and everything, and it's all like, it's word to mouth. So whoever lands in my caseload tend to be like patients that are actually like really fun to deal with, and they're like, they have similar energy, they're super fun to talk to. But her, bruh, no, in this case, I wouldn't because the payment isn't a smooth process. Yeah, like, and also because I obviously I forgot about like the whole arguing with her about the receipts. And I was like, do I want to argue with her again? Like, because whenever she texted me, I was on my other job in physio at the hospital, and I was like, women, what don't you understand? And no matter how many like proof I showed her, she still argued. And I'm like, and first of all, because when she started arguing, I was like, listen, you only have one payment. If you don't, like, if you think that I'm going to fraud like receipts, it's not gonna work. And if you want to fraud your insurance company, it's not gonna work either, because forget it. It's not because whenever you book an appointment with me online, the people that whenever they book, they don't put any payment, like, because again, I don't have a lot of like rotation in patient to actually charge to have an appointment. So if you book it, it's free. If you cancel it, it's free. I don't charge anything. But my god, it was too much. Like, it was too stressful. So I was like, so I ended up just ignoring her. I ended up ignoring her. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. By the way, Dig, I think I need to invite you to the Discord channel. Wait, where are you? Invite to server. Where are you, Dig? I know you're here. Wait. Scrolling. Dig. Invite. There you go. But yeah, no. So that's why I ended up like just ignoring her. I'll see. Maybe she'll try to text me again. Maybe she'll try to yeah. Like, if the payment was smooth, I would be like, well, I can see you and tell you my boundaries, and if you follow them, then we'll see you again. But if the process is just so terrible overall pass, yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm to me, it's just the fact that I know that she's going to be argumentative, that she might drop like a few comments here and there. And the worst part is, like, most of the time I just ignore her, like because she's a narcissist. She's talking about herself a lot during the treatment, but she talks about herself about like, oh, I'm so busy, I have so many like courses to learn, but the way that Canada does things is like not as good, because it's basically almost like calling like Canada, like, that there's a lot of things in Canada that are like for idiots, because the way that the rules and regulations are, like, you cannot do everything that you want. And I'm like, bitch, it's called a regulation for something. Like, it's not like you're a cleaning lady and then you want to be a doctor and you can call yourself a doctor. That's not how it works. Yeah, you have to go through courses, you have to be certified, you have to be registered in order to practice. And then she asked me, like, she tried to kind of like challenge me for my credentials, like, what do you do in real life? I'm like, well, whenever you don't see me is because I work at a hospital. And then she started arguing, like, oh, you work at a hospital, like, what do you do for a living? And I kind of like explained to her, like, I work in PT. And when I told her, like, I work as a physiotherapist, mostly with patient post-operative care. And then she starts like going into like, oh, can you do PT receipts? Like, it's all kind of like fraud, kind of. It smells like fraud from miles away. And I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want this at all. So that's why I guess it's a one thing. Hold on, let me. I wanna brew this, but yeah. Also, small news. So I got myself for a specific project a few things, art stuff related. So those are acrylic markers that I've tested a little bit. Hold on. Let me pull this out. So yeah, and I was kind of like, thank you for your insight. It only confirms that I shouldn't really humor that kind of person. Going to lurk again? My lunch is over. No, thank you for your insight. I needed that. Just an encouragement of like, should I answer or not? Answer is I shouldn't. Let me actually boil the water first. Okay, before I get to test this. Also, I've been really enjoying Hades 2. You're looking for games for recommendation? Ooh, heard good things about Hades 2. I should definitely like look into it. Woo! So let me try this. And then I also have like the I have a set for like black pens and also white. So they're different different size for the tip also. Let me just look into this. So this is black. So this is the new things that I've got. Yellow. I don't know what color this is. Is this peach or something? Light orange. This is not light orange. Get out of here. This is gray. Wait. Light orange, let's go. All this bright yellow. This is orange. What bright light yellow is this? This is orange. Yeah, what the heck? Now we're going with red. Pink. Not my best handwriting, but it is what it is. I would go maybe with brown now. Yeah. Let's go with this for green. Light green. And then light blue. Regular blue. And violet. Gray. There's also the black, and I'll try to do something else. Hold on. Ooh, that is, wow, that was super liquidy. And then I'll do the, so this is the Midori highlighter for me, just to this before I do the white. This one. Okay, cannot see shit with this. Yes, this is better, like coming out on a darker color, I guess. Right. Let me actually make this dry first. So this is the Pospa like pens that I got. As far as games go, I'm playing both Animal Crossing, Zelda Tomodachi Life. Took a little break because I was trying to get farther in Stray. Oh, you got yourself Stray, Mama Cat? I don't own it, but I feel like if I play Stray, listen, I saw Koi play Stray back then, and even EJ. Listen, the ways I cried in the first 5 minutes when you're like a little kitten with your family, and I'm like, this is, yeah, no. Already, I was crying inside. I was like, no! But the whole game is amazing. 10 out of 10, worth playing. But I was actually sad. Okay, so this is the Posca like pens. All the various color. They appear in names, obviously. Sorry for my iffy color. It's not super consistent. And then the white, obviously the two I put on top of the black. I tried to put it on top of the yellow, but you cannot even freaking see it. So it's one of my investment. I also got myself a, so it's all for projects, just to keep in mind. And I also got myself like a series of paint. So acrylic paint. Let me try to remove that. Move. Another the Zelda remake is actually making me very excited for it. So part of it. Obviously, that's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. It's a lot. Lots of paint, but like I said, this is all for. I found a physical copy at Walmart. I watched EJ play, and yes, I cried too. I would have spent $40 just for the artwork. Absolutely. Stray, the game is like looks freaking amazing. So this is all acrylics. Again, those are like smaller tubes, so kind of it's not. It overall it's expensive because there's a lot. But like I said, I'm not an acrylic painter at all. But this is going to be for a side project that I'm going to do. Now I will most likely film it, but without streaming it for a very specific reason. You guys will see in due time. But this is kind of like the fresh buys that I've had over the past few weeks for July, I guess. But yeah, acrylics, kind of a whole new medium for me. And I think the water is ready, so let me just grab myself. I'm going to put that away. And I'm going to bring hot water. Okay, hot water it is. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Switch for this tea. But yeah. So I hope that everyone has been doing okay. My case, like I said, busy. Oh, wow. Okay, it really has the jasmine tea kind of smell to it. Let me put that in there. I haven't had like jasmine tea in a hot minute. It really smells good. Really looking forward to it. Obviously, we're watching Tea Steep. So yeah, that was kind of like it. The box. I breezed through it like really fast. But no regrets. No regrets here. This is going to be kind of like fun. Also catching up. The World Cup is finally over. I was sad that France got eliminated the way they did. It was tough to watch. Like I said, I wasn't too happy with what happened. Obviously, like I said, GG Spain, they played amazingly, well deserved World Cup. But I feel like the way that France lost, I was so mad. The 4th of July was a zoo. There's been so many people. I've been so tired. I get it. I totally get it. I totally get it. 4th of July, I don't even remember. It's been a blur. Wait, I need to look at my calendar. Maybe I'm gonna remember a little bit. 4th of July. Let me look at my July calendar. There we go. July 4th. Yeah, I was working. The UFNC World Cup reports. Yeah, I know. On my Discord, I've been posting like crazy. Whenever I would actually like stream consistently for the World Cup, even though like the stream was kind of like chaotic. It's like I said, I was sad that France got eliminated. Still happy, like basically, listen, Spain played wonderfully. I was just disappointed in France. And then for the 3rd place, the fact that France lost against England also was a bitter. Again, like it was crazy. It's just that I found like the first half where England just basically like just blasted us with a freaking like 4-0 kind of situation, 3-0. I'm like, wait, what happened? And then that France like woke up for the second half, and I'm like, where were you guys since the beginning? It wasn't a very intense match that I still really enjoyed. Again, GG's to France and England. They did wonderfully still. The crazy part, again, this is going to be drama as this steeps, but the crazy part that I found was the fight between Argentina and Spain at the end. It hasn't been like too much like reported whenever I watched the game, because I think they kind of like cut it out the fight. But apparently one of the players from Argentina kind of like just like, you have the neck of someone and just like grabbed it like this, and like almost like a brawl happened. And from my understanding, like the player hasn't been suspended at all. Not to mention it was my birthday week and I felt like taking it easy. Ooh, wait, the 4th of July was your birthday? Happy birthday, Mama Cat. Happy belated birthday. My goodness. Wait, I'm trying to look oh my god. Tomorrow I have, how many patients do I have? Okay, I have 2 tomorrow. Oh my god. I think the craziest one, my craziest week was like, not last week, but the week before, where I had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 5 patients in a row on Saturday. No, this week. Ooh, well, happy birthday, my cat. Happy birthday. Hope you had a wonderful week. You know, not too many shenanigans. You know? I think it's steeped enough. Let me, oh my goodness. For one person. How long do I have to put? Well, I mean, let's try. Oh yeah, that's jasmine tea, alright. Wait, what? Oh, wow. Okay, I guess I understand. Okay, so if anyone loves jasmine tea, this is going to hit different. So it has a jasmine flavor, but it's not. So jasmine tea, like the classic Chinese jasmine tea, for me, I needed to steep it like for not too long because it's very overpowering. Like it's a very pungent taste. This is light. Like it has the right amount of like jasmine tea kind of like taste to it, where it's not too pungent, it's not too bitter, because jasmine tea, whenever it's too steep, tends to be very strong tasting and also very bitter. I worked and treated myself to a rack of ribs. Mama cat. That sounds like a delicious idea. Not me actually, like I said. Let me look at food. Because I haven't, aside from like this treat box, I haven't eaten anything. So I guess. But you know what I've been doing nowadays is that every time I feel like ordering food, I look at the prices, and when I look at the price, I'm like, yeah, nah. It's like, you know when it's too expensive, like as if you added everything in your cart, and then you look at the price that it would cost you, and you're like, yeah, that is not worth it. Wendy's made a Korean barbecue burger? The heck? Wendy's have been hit or miss. I'm kind of looking. $11 for, I don't know, fam. $11 for a burger? That's a little bit much. I really don't need anything that costs a lot like a new Switch. Again, for me, I think I splurge into like this. I splurge into art stuff. But again, like I said, in my case, because I know that art, I'm going to use it for projects, I don't mind it as much. And the thing is, I don't have really the time to play video games. Like there's like so many games I have installed and I don't have the time to play it, or I just don't give myself the time to play it. It's more accurate. Feels like I'm it's been difficult. That's all I'm saying. So I feel like if I buy myself a new Switch, it's to, you buy a console because you want to play it. And if I don't have the time to play it, I'm just going to splurge into a new Switch for a new game, and I'm not going to even touch it, which really doesn't make any sense. And I am still trying to pay off for my tooth that I've fixed. So this is why, like, right now I'm adding things. I'm looking at things to order, and I'm like, it looks too expensive. Ribs were $20 a tub of potato salad and a tub of coleslaw. Oh, listen, it sounds so good. Oh my god, sounds so good. What? A $23 bowl, chicken bowl? Are you kidding? No. So this is how I've been like, kind of like swerving away from buying stuff, like ordering food online. I just have to look at the prices and be like, it's way too much for that. That too just paid off a bunch of bills. The amount of bills that I still have, I still need to actually call the bank for this because this is actually getting insane. Well, no. It's for another thing that I need to do, but I need to call the bank for that, and I don't want to. Mostly because I don't... It's a hassle. It is necessary, but it's a hassle. So I need to do that, but not now. I need to sort... I think I need to sort my situation with the passport thing first, and then I'll deal with the rest of it. Oh my god. Food is expensive. What even? If you want to order food, it becomes like a luxury thing now. My goodness. Should I look? I'm still behind, but I've caught up too. Yeah, I'm on the... I've caught up with my bills that are essential. So, you know, for rent, electricity, like that kind of stuff, that I'm good. But it's like paying off my credit card that has been a bit of a... It's been a challenge, let's just say. It's been a challenge. Let's see. Let me look. Like even McDonald's have been like, the price have been like jacked up, like way up. Pick up only, offer. Huh. Not that many offer. But yeah, it was kind of that was a quick stream. Better than I was. Hold on, let me actually switch to my... Just talk? Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. Wait, oh, I haven't done the chat thingy. Wait a second. So you guys can appear in my stream. Oh my god, I haven't... Oh, a monthly stream has been wild. I want to do more. I spoke to my one of my friend about this. Wait, why is Tune Song not working? Refresh. Okay, well, this app I need to double check because it usually shows whatever I'm playing for the music, which is Stream Beats. Okay. No, I've been kind of wanting to stream more, but like I said, nowadays it's a good thing, mostly because I get to work more as a as an osteopath, which is exactly what I want. But the downside is that I have less time to do things. You make a solid point. Hold on. Also, I have more games than I have time to play. Yes, it's been my dilemma. So on the good side of things, I'm starting to work more as an osteopath, so more kind of like bonus money coming in, which is always like welcomed. But the downside of things is now that I have to kind of like find time to actually stream, and it needs to kind of like make sense. Yeah, it needs to make sense. Hold on. And it becomes like extra hard also for me because I want to stream, but then I don't have the time or the energy. Like Most of the time I'm so wiped out after work that I honestly, like, even now I'm probably going to end the stream and I'm going to feel like I need to lay down, like, literally speaking. I will go out a little bit later to oh my god, to take the picture for my passport. That way I'm going to be ready for Japan this October. But yeah, also, hold on, you guys don't even know where I'm going in Japan. Let me give you a bit of the, not necessarily the itinerary, but Japan. Where? Hold on. I think I have it pinned. Jesus. Wait. Japan. Wait, I need to write. Maybe I need to type Osaka. I forgot where I have it pinned because I know we're going to start with Osaka again. Okay, cool. No, that was my older Kumamoto. Okay, there you go. Okay, nice. I think I have it. So we're going to start. No, Naha is going to be the end. Where the heck am I? I've had it. What the heck? Oh my god. I have to look into what my sister sent me. I know we're going to start with Osaka. I know there's Fukuoka that we're going to do. Kumamoto also is part of it. Okinawa. Hold on. Where is it? Fukuoka. Okay. Kagoshima. Kagoshima, I'm actually looking forward to it. Kagoshima is like it's an island that has a volcano. It's still active. Hello, Naru. How are you? It has an active volcano. I think it's like a Sakurajima. So it's the whole volcano side is kind of like covered in sakura blossoms, from my understanding. So during blossom season, the volcano was like almost pink. So we're going to go to Kagoshima, Fukuoka, Kumamoto, and so we'll start Osaka first, and then we'll take the most likely like the bullet train, and kind of like go further south, and then I think from Fukuoka we're going to do the wait, I'm an idiot. I can actually look into my agenda because I have the hotel most likely booked. Okay, so we're going to stand in Osaka first, then Fukuoka, there we go, Kagoshima next, and then Okinawa. And then from Okinawa, we'll go from there and go all the way up to Tokyo, because Tokyo was less expensive to return by plane. So in Tokyo, like I said, I'm not too interested in Tokyo, maybe because it's a big city, so I'm a little bit less into it. But I'll definitely I've kind of want to see some stuff, but I'm not going to go like super crazy over Tokyo, mostly because it's way too big and there's like a lot to see. So yeah, that's kind of like the whole thing. So we'll stay in Naha, in Okinawa. Kagoshima, yeah. Kagoshima is like, it doesn't have a whole lot. I think there's also we'll say Kagoshima, but in the between Fukuoka and Kagoshima, I think we're going to visit Kumamoto, and I think the mascot is like the, oh my god, it's a bear. It's a black bear. Was it Kuromon? No, it's not Kuromon. It's, oh my god. I mean, I feel like an idiot. Wait. Kumamoto. Oh, there's a One Piece also statue there. Hold on. Let me just... That's not what I wanted to shoot! Open image in a new tab. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hold on. Let me show you guys. Windows, filter. It's... I think it's this one. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, this. It's this bear. That we're going to see in Kumamoto. And I think Kumamoto is known for its ramen. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's also like the One Piece kind of like statue. Can you guys see? Yeah, okay, cool. If you... A lot of like the sightseeing that we're going to see from in the Kyushu region. And oh yeah, apparently the tonkotsu ramen, like this specific ramen with like a like almost like a white broth, is the specialty of Kumamoto. So I am actually looking forward to trying this. But yeah. And also, hold on. Naha from Okinawa. This is, again, this is the Hawaii of Japan. If you guys wanted to see, I miss Japan so much. Dig, do you know that Cleo is going to be there? Fukuoka. Cleo is going to Japan with me. He's going to tag along. This is Fukuoka again. Yeah. This is going to be the meetup. Yeah. So see, we're going to land in Osaka. Osaka's around, I think, here. We'll go travel south, and then you have like in that region you have Kagoshima and everything, Fukuoka, and then we'll wait. Yeah, Fukuoka, and then yeah, exactly. Osaka, Fukuoka, and then we'll go to a small island in Okinawa, and then travel Okinawa and then go back to Tokyo. That's what we'll do. Yeah. I've had the discussion because obviously he's really busy with work, and it's a bit complicated for him to free himself for the whole trip, but hopefully it's gonna work, you know. Hold on. Also, this is Fukuoka. There's, oh yeah, Kagoshima, I think. Kagoshima. Yeah, so Kagoshima is, so this is an island basically that has like an active volcano, like I said, like I mentioned. And there's a you can visit the island. There's like a tour. You can go around the volcano. And I am looking forward to it. Honestly, I don't fully know what is there to do in Kagoshima, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be like some very cool thing to visit. Obviously, Kagoshima has like the beach there. Am I going to the beach? I mean, most likely to just wet my feet, but I'm not gonna go swim or anything. I don't want to pack a swimsuit, let's just say. Also. But yeah, so yeah, Cleo is going to be there. My sister agreed, you know, because I asked her, she was like, no, Cleo was like, oh yeah, maybe like, can I tag along? And I was like, well, let me ask my sister. And I kind of explained to her, I was like, hey, would it be okay if a friend that I've never seen before comes in and follows us into Japan? And I told her, I was like, relax, don't worry. He's a cool dude. I watched his stream, and you know, he plays music. We have like kind of like the same mindset, so you don't have to worry about it. And she was kind of like, you're going to have like a stranger with us? I was like, yeah, don't worry, it's gonna be fine, it's going to be fine. And then obviously she said yes. She was like, okay, sure, why not? And so Cleo is going to be there. Interestingly speaking, he's going to be there, and we're going to visit, like, the tour that we're doing, well, not tour, but the trip that we're doing is not a it's not like a beginner friendly trip to Japan. It's mostly like, I can confirm he's not Jeffrey Dahmer. You can confirm because you've seen him when he visited friends. I know that Ras can attest to that too. Ras told me he's safe, he's a cool dude. So I was like, okay, cool. But he so like I told her like it's gonna be quite okay. He's my cosmic twin. Known each other through scenes for years. Exactly. And again, it's going to be an interesting trip. She said yes. I mean, she didn't mind. She was like, listen, if you can vouch for him, then it's all good. But like I said, we're going to visit like a less, I'd say, it's not friendly place, but it's like, because you know, when you go to Japan, a lot of people can say like, oh, Japan is like super safe, you can get away with some stuff, not in like crime wise, but I mean like if you don't speak Japanese, mostly if you say like in a bigger city like Tokyo, Osaka, maybe Hiroshima a little bit, but in maybe Kyoto, because there's a lot of tourists there. However, we're bringing like Cleo in like remote Japan. We're not going to the big cities anymore. Like Fukuoka like has tourism there, but it's not really like tourism like English speaking tourist. Even in Kagoshima or Kumamoto, it's not there. So it's going to be interesting. My sister told me to polish my Japanese, which is not polished at all. But I'll try and see. I told Cleo that the goal is for him to be fluent in French by the time he finishes his trip. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. So he'll try. He hopefully, I mean, he's going to be able to do the whole trip. Because we're going from. So I'm leaving Canada on the 5th of October, and I'm coming back on the 20th. After that, for my work, I took the rest of the week off, so that way I'll be back the week after, just to make sure that I recover. I recover properly. But yeah. So yeah, no, going to Japan in October, this is going to be exciting. Going with Cleo. Next time, Katie is not here. She's not listening. But next time, Katie, I have to bring you with me. I thought about learning Japanese. Yes. Back in the days, it's been a long time. I used to be able to watch TV, like Japanese drama, to variety shows in Japanese without subtitle, and actually understanding pretty much a lot of it. Now, though, that's something else. Now, if you ask me like, hey, do you understand what he's saying? I'm going to be like, no. It's going to be my answer. But yeah. Ooh, chicken tenders fried. Well, no, that's not healthy. I want the healthy stuff. Give me healthy. Healthy and not too expensive, if that's even possible. But yeah. I still have your whole trip, Dig, for Japan. The whole itinerary that you've done. But yeah. Also, I think I'm waiting. Decoberry is not awake yet because he lives in Australia. But I was kind of like thinking of if you guys are on Discord, you might see me and Dig in a channel. We're going to watch like the live action of One Piece, but continue from where we stopped. But yeah, I think with so many people, it would be worth it. True. I mean, especially with my line of work, I feel like I need to polish my Spanish. Spanish, Italian, Russian would be the 3 languages that I need to really learn, and most likely like Chinese, like Cantonese, needs to be one of them too. But Spanish and Italian, those 2, I need to be able. Like my sister-in-law knows how to speak Spanish, and I'm always mind blown because she's fluent and speaks really well. So there's no way $20 for a salad. What the heck is going on here? The jasmine tea is delicious. It's a very nice blend. I might try to find like that tea. I know enough Spanish to assist in any way I can. That's good. That's great. Like if someone speaks to me in Spanish, I feel like I could understand a little bit, but I wouldn't be able to converse in Spanish. Like, wow, $20 for a bowl? Get out of here. What the heck? I feel like eating is impossible. I'd rather like spend that much money and buying the groceries. Jesus. Sorry, I keep watching and I'm like, God damn. Oh my god. But yeah. Japan, October. Doris, where are you? I hear Doris from afar, but she doesn't want to show. When was? Hold on. I need to look at when was Doris's appointment, like the last one, because I need to do a blood work for her in like 5 months. That's what she said. Hold on. When is it? Was not in June. Okay. So on the 15th of May. So May, so that's 1, June, 2, July, 3, August, 4, September. Oh my god, okay, so October needs to be when I'm going to have like an appointment with Doris for her second blood work. Maybe, most likely after I come back from Japan. Like the 23rd would be ideal. Okay, hold on. I'm still looking at food that I like. Should I order or should I go out? You know what I noticed also, like in on Uber Eats or DoorDash or any kind of like places where you can order food, a lot of the time they're going to give you like a 2-for-1 deal, but you look at the price and it's like, but your 2-for-1 is actually the cost of 2 times the thing. So it's not really a 2-for-1 that you're giving me. It's just like you just doubled the price. Like that's not a deal, that's a scam. Oh my goodness. Trying to look Vietnamese food. Oh my god. I haven't had Vietnamese food in a while. Ooh. That's way too far. I can hear her eat. Cause I wanna show you guys Doris. She's not here right now. But yeah. So hold on. Do I have, what news do I have? The World Cup happened. Spain is now the new champion. The dude who attacked the Spanish, like the Argentinian dude who attacked at the end, like the other players, is still, like, nothing happened with him. Even though, what the fuck? You attack someone else. Like, it's called assault. Like, and that flies. What even? Cristiano Ronaldo is now retired. There's so many other, like, great players that are now retired. Messi is still not retired as of now, I guess. But please do. Even though he's amazing, he's a good player, but listen. You gotta leave. Ooh, Doris! Come here. Doris! Come here. Come. Come here. Wait. Doris? Yeah. Come here. Except for the ribs and salad, I have so much food I don't need to shop. Ooh, that's great. Doris is here! Oh, also, I need to show you guys what I bought. So, it's a pineapple kind of like color with a small pineapple here. Mama Cat, have you heard? Apparently, like small bells like this for cats is not good. So there's a pineapple one. There's an orange one that I have. Also. The other one's kind of like fell down. He's wearing a blueberry collar. Let me bring the pineapple one. Because my significant other was like, apparently it's not good to leave the bell, you know, on the cat collar. And I was like, the heck? So she has a, ooh, you guys can't see. Oh, she has a tiny bow here. No, any tiny bells that could break off can be choked on our gunners. Okay. But she, obviously, she doesn't really eat or anything. They really can't, like, she's an old lady. Can't really choke on that. I also got myself a, for the project, also like a ink pads that are pet safe. So she can put her paw, her paw in there. I'm still looking at, like, possibly, like, food. Okay. Because, like I said, I don't know why, like, people kept saying, like, you shouldn't put this. The reason why I put her the blueberry one is because France is, they call les bleus, which is like the blues. And I was like, she's gonna wear the blueberry thing. Obviously it didn't work. It didn't work. We still lost, but it was a nice thing. She was wearing the color of the team of France. But yeah. Ooh, hello, lady. She's purring. She's a happy kitty. She's gonna go to work next Monday. There's a lot of requests to see my Doris, my sweet Doris. So I'm going to bring her to work. I'm going to send pictures as per usual. You guys don't have to worry. Also, so tomorrow I do have patients. It's kind of a bummer. Because I still, as you know, I still have my my link to stream freaking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles I want to do that. I want to do like a Saturday morning cartoon. Like Saturday morning for me, much like an evening for those for those in Europe, or next day or night for whoever lives in Australia. In that time zone at least. Hello, Doris. Yeah. You wanna plop? Are you going to plop on the side? And do that? Show your belly to chat? No, you can. Just such a cutie. I love that this is the unwinding part. Like I finished eating everything in like 1 hour, and then this is just me like, okay, this is Doris time. It's time to show my cat. Oh my god. Hello. But yeah, no, I didn't have like the time to play. I installed it's a free-to-play. It looks like an MMO for whoever played Ragnarok Online back in the days. It seemed to be like very similar to that. Wait, which one was it? But I heard it's like janky. So because I didn't, like I said, I installed it. I created my character, but I didn't really get the time to play it. Its name is like Spirit Veil. Spirit Veil, you can find it on Steam. It's for free as of now. But yeah. Thank you for sharing Doris with us. I mean, she's sharing herself. You don't want to poop on the side? Because most of the time I touch you here and then you just fall on your side. You don't want to show your belly? She's a shy girl. Maybe she knows that I'm streaming. She must be like, I'm too... Yeah, Doris. But yeah, no, ever since I switched her diet to renal cat diet, she's been actually doing, I hope, much better. She still pees a lot, now mind you, but I feel like she's eating more. She did put a little bit of weight, which is good. Aw, look at that. She put a little bit of weight on, which is good because most of the time any renal cat with like renal failure tend to not eat. So to finally have her eat and gain more weight has been like a blessing. So I'm very, very happy. You don't wanna show the belly to chat? You're happy. My goodness, you're purring. Hello. You're happy. Oh, there's a little bit of matting. I need to... Just a tiny bit of matting. It's okay. I'm gonna brush it out. Hello. Rask, where are you? Hello. Hello. This is exciting. Okay, here, under the arm. I feel like just, oh my god, you're drooling. Okay, calm down. So yeah. Is this the content you were looking for? Me rubbing the... Me scratching my cat. Look at her paw. She's like baking biscuits. Oh my goodness. Hello. The mutton chops. This is the prime content of my stream. Just like a cat that I get to pet. Pet the kitty. As I'm looking at what the heck I'm going to eat. I don't know what to eat, Doris. What do you want? Well, it's not like you can really eat with me. Hello. Rubbing the drooling cat. Here for it? Yeah. She's so happy. You're so happy. She's resting her head on my other hand here. This hand does nothing. It's just like a support as I'm scratching. Yeah, no, happy kitty. So yeah, she's been faring much better. I feel like she's more talkative, more just like have a little bit more energy. Oh my goodness, not the lady. I will have to, yeah, I have to see all the fur. You're shedding. This is the summertime shedding kind of situation. Nope, that's tea. Don't drink it. Ma'am. Ma'am, that's my tea. This is not water. If it's water, I don't mind, but if it's my tea, don't. Oh my god, what are you doing? Okay, cool. Okay, bye, Doris. It's gone. It's over. So I got this for her. Hold on. Do I have more? Oh, yeah. I have more. Might have been shedding bad. Yeah, like the summertime. Like right now, the temperature has been like more acceptable. So there's one with a watermelon charm here. Another with lemons. Oh my god. A tiny lemon charm here. Kind of. It's pretty cute. Like, obviously my significant other looked at me with judgment. It's like, what? Why does she have like 20 different colors? This is the one with a banana. A small banana. Wait, the charm, like the banana charm here. It's a little bit difficult to see, but it is, yeah. Banana patterns. And I think, I don't know where the other one is, but it has like a strawberry, I think, charm. So these are like, obviously when I bought them, these two have been there together. So the blueberry and the banana one. There's also, I think, like a cherry one, not the cherry, but the strawberry one that I don't know where it is. And then there's these, so watermelon, lemon, okay, that came together. And then I got the orange and the pineapple one that she's currently wearing. So small things, even though a significant other said like there's way too many cat colors for one kitty. It's my way of just like, you know, whenever you switch, you know, your clothes, you know, you feel like wearing a dress, you want to wear blue, you want to wear red, just switch like costumes. It's the same thing. Instead of having like a ton of cat costumes, I just have like a plenty of cat colors. So that's pretty much it. Okay, hold on. Let me look at my... Did I have... Okay, well, she's not answering. That's great. I'm so happy. The belligerent older Chinese lady hasn't messaged me back, so that's great. Okay. So, wait. So Spirit Veil. I've installed it, but I don't have, like, I didn't have the time to play it. What other ones did I have? Oh, yeah, I got, Vampire Crawlers also is another, it's like Vampire Survivor, but Dungeon Crawler. I got this one too. I've started playing again Mass Effect because I've been missing it, but like I said, I have bad motion like sickness, so it's been kind of like tough. I didn't really continue any of the other games because I don't have the time. Bollock Spit is another one that I've tried that it was pretty fun, but it's not like, it's the type of game where I just tune myself out and I just like play whatever. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to just talk because there's not much to see now. The Doris is gone. Oh my goodness. But that was pretty much it. Well, gee, I don't know what to eat. I'm still looking, and I am not finding anything. So that's not a great thing per se. So I feel like I'm. Okay, no, I shouldn't say that I'm gonna skip eating. That's not good. Because I can hear Katie screaming at me. And I feel like also, Katie, if you ever watch this VOD again, and you get to hear, next time I'm going to Japan, Katie, depending on where I'm going, I will most likely poke you so you can go to Japan with me. that'd be great. If Katie can visit Japan with me, I'll be over the moon. But I'll see if I feel like it needs to go well with Cleo for my sister to be okay to bring someone else. I feel like that's kind of like the prerequisite. Like the travel needs to go well with Cleo before my sister says, okay, you can bring someone else with you. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted most likely when it comes to that. I don't know when Cleo is going to stream. Is he streaming actually today? No, it's Friday. He doesn't really stream on Fridays. He streams on Saturdays morning for the member thing. Okay, well, it is what it is. Still need to send him a few stuff. Oh my god. I'm having choice paralysis when it comes to like food right now. I'm looking, but there's nothing else. Okay, what else is new? So I went through the World Cup thing. That took my whole January and July. Work was insane, as usual, but that doesn't change. There's a whole like planification with Cleo for Japan. I need to kind of see if he can go for the whole trip or if he's going to miss. Most likely, I think if the current dates that he sent me, he's going to miss Okinawa and Tokyo. That's if he cannot make it for the whole thing. Ooh. I'm looking at the food and I'm like, that looks delicious, but it's so expensive. What do I want? I feel like if I eat anything too heavy, I'm going to go into some kind of like food coma. Buy one, get one free. Okay. That's it. 15 bucks? Nah, bruh. That's too expensive. For what it, like for a tiny wrap on like 15 bucks? No, thank you. I don't think I'm gonna order anything. I honestly don't. It is what it is. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Like I don't find food. I swear to God, guys, I am going to eat. I just need to figure out what. Yeah, no. Again, thank you guys like for watching, I guess. There was a quick stream for me. 2 hours and 48 minutes of rambling. Because I went through the whole box like super fast. Delicious box for this month. There's definitely some stuff that are a little bit too sweet for me. But 10 out of 10 would still recommend. I like this one better than last month. Like I said, last month, the cheese thing, guys, I finished the bag. It was so bad. I had to chug it just because I was like, this is way too much. Like the cheese, like cheesy, sweet kind of like thing. And I was like, ugh, that was not it for me. I did not like it. But for the rest, like, it was pretty much delicious. But no, today, like this month, is going to be delicious. I know that my next box is most likely going to be there like within 2 weeks, so you guys will see me again. I need to try and stream some more because I've started like playing video games that I don't have the time to continue, and playing them was a big thing for me. I do have some recordings to do, like specifically for a side project of mine that I need to document. That too is also like a priority, kind of like number one for me, because I'd like to get it cleared before anything. But yeah. So again, thank you guys so much for being here, for, you know, passing by. I'm talking about you, Naru. My cat, Dig, Coral. It's been in camp, obviously. It's been a fun time, like I said, to slowly come back, you know. Yeah, I will keep sending pictures of Doris, don't worry about it. It's always been a fun time. Like I said, interestingly, especially because as I get more busy, I don't really have the time to stream, because unfortunately, as things picked up with my side gig, aka osteopathy, if I combine it with my work at the hospital, and the kind of schedule that I have, it kind of like became really hard for me to stream and have the energy to kind of like stream and play video games and be focused and do all my stuff. So this is why, like, for me, it's always like kind of like try to find a balance. But I promise you guys, I'm trying to find like an actual balance to all that. I want to be able to stream again, and not have like too much like trouble. Now that my significant other is starting his new job, on Fridays he's at work, so that means that I have a lot of like more quiet times by myself. Instead of like, because back in the days, like, he would sometimes like work from home on a Friday, so it would be more difficult for me to stream, because if I speak and he's in a meeting and there's like a lot of like different noise. So now by myself, I'm able to like kind of like be myself basically. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So again, thank you guys for watching. I see you guys around in on Discord, or if you're still not on my Discord, I know that my link has been a little bit like iffy to kind of like find. I'm trying to figure out like why that invite for Discord is not working. I can try again. Like I said, it's a good way to kind of like keep in touch. I know everyone has like a gazillion amount of Discords open. Let me try to see. Hold on. Can I create an invite? Invite to server. Can I have like a link? Copy. Let me try to send it in chat. I gotta know. Yeah, the bot has been working for Discord. So that's kind of like nice. So that's why like I think it's a good way, because I know that because I haven't been streaming in such a long time, whenever I start streaming, it doesn't necessarily like ping you or appear in your notification, especially if you haven't like clicked the notification bell. So Discord is always like a nice way to kind of like join me and see the shenanigans. Again, because the World Cup has been over, it's been kind of like more slow. But I was pretty consistent on trying to stream the games for the World Cup every time there was a game. Tomorrow morning for Decoberry, I am most likely going to be in one of the chats to continue the One Piece live action. So this is the season 1. Me and Decoberry have stopped at episode 5. So unless you don't mind watching it in the middle, like, you can join us, or you can wait. If you guys are interested in watching other animes or movies, then don't hesitate to kind of like poke me. I kind of want to do like a session, like on Friday night, like maybe like stream a movie. It could be like Pride and Prejudice, it could be the Indiana Jones, it could be like How to Train Your Dragon, it could be anything. And for a TV series, right now with Rask, we started One Piece, which is the One Piece anime, like abridged version. It's a fan edit. Even though I'm going to tease him because he's been watching without me. He's been watching without me, so he's much further. Again, like I said, I don't mind because I've watched the anime before, so I mean, I'm much further away from him. But it's always nice because it follows the anime, like the manga, a lot more. But again, never hesitate to drop like, hey, it would be cool if we watch this, so I can try to find it and actually like stream it. That way, it's kind of like a nice way of like connecting outside outside streaming, especially because I'm not too busy. But yeah, never hesitate to pass by. Hopefully the link works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But that's pretty much it. So again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys around. Please take care of you, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully I'll get back to recording games, because Lunar has been on the side for such a long time. But yeah, I just need to have a better control of my life and my side gigs. Again, thank you guys for watching. Take care. Bye.